I see you there. You're waiting for the moment where I reveal that this was all set up for some elaborate joke. For me to go, nah, just kidding. It's actually BioShock or Ocarina of Time or something. It ain't happening. These games are legit, and I will hear no arguments to the otherwise. Okay, to explain, I was talking to my mom on the phone not too long ago, in the middle of this marathon actually, and she helped me realize that I actually got something wrong in one of my previous videos. Beauty and the Beast is indeed one of my earliest gaming memories, but the only reason I was so interested in whether or not our computer at home had games is because the computers at my kindergarten also did. I remember this so clearly, my first day at school. That's back when the Asperger's was in full swing. I had no idea what was going on around me at any given time. My brain was just too busy. But there was one thing I locked in on. One thing that made sense. During break, the teacher brought me over to the computers and booted up a game for me to play. And what popped on screen was this. That's it, right there. My first ever video game in 6 words. The Learning Company presents Midnight Rescue. I was 5 years old. In fact, The Learning Company is a name I would become really familiar with really quickly, because they pretty much defined my PC gaming habits until I was like 11 or 12. Gizmos and Gadgets, Treasure Mountain, Treasure Math Storm, Logical Journey of the Zoombinis, Reader Rabbit, The Clue Finders. I can't even hold all of these awesome games. I played the Treasure series into oblivion, Math Storm specifically. That early exposure is probably why I have a fondness for ice levels, come to think of it. You were finding presents, counting crystals, learning about time, and it all taught you the finer points about numbers along the way. They even made you count out your coins when buying items from the shop. It's little things like that. Reader Rabbit felt like a blast because that was a journey. It was a road trip across a fantastic yet oddly familiar land, filled with fun stories and just some of the most downright pleasant characters you'll ever meet. Logical Journey of the Zoombinis was amazing because instead of making you fiddle around with math or any of that boring stuff, it taught you a crucial skill most of us seem to be lacking these days: how to think logically. All of the challenges in this game are process of elimination puzzles that require you to organize, memorize, and strategically place your little blue buddies to keep them from meeting certain doom. All wrapped up in a beautifully dark world with music so near and dear to my heart that I have the map transition theme as my ringtone. Yeah, you better believe that when they announced they were funding a mobile port on Kickstarter, I threw my money down immediately. And can you blame me? This might just be the best game the Learning Company has ever made. It has clever puzzles, gorgeous art, a fascinating world, and... Please? But... oh, actually, scratch that. Clue Finders might be a little better. Those games chronicled a team of legitimately cool older kids that traveled the world and solved mysteries. And they didn't test you on just one area of study like the games before it. Oh no, they were the full package. If you beat Clue Finders, you were pretty much set for the whole school year they were attached to. It made those days in class so much easier. They were full of huge set-piece moments with creative puzzles and awesome characters, and seriously, what is my deal with redheads? And this isn't even taking into account all the other amazing educational games I played in that time, like Jumpstart 3rd Grade, Oregon Trail, Carmen Sandiego, Math Blaster, ages 9 to 12, and a little title called Math for the Real World, which was so good, I'm not even gonna talk about it because it deserves its own episode. All of these games deserve their own episodes. That's why I couldn't choose just one, because they all hit me during that wonderful period of discovery and, yes, learning. I'm honestly struggling to explain where these games stand with me. It's a feeling even stronger than nostalgia. When I see them, I feel like a burden has been lifted, like my body gets lighter and anything that's going wrong at that moment in time doesn't matter anymore. I just have too many happy memories here. I gave countless hours of my time to these games, and this is the important part, they gave something back. Something tangible, something useful, something I could carry into the real world that helped me move forward in life, and that's a kind of mutual relationship you just don't find in most games. These are pure games to me. I had absolutely no expectations, experiences, or previous biases to shape and color how I experienced them. They were my first introduction to the art form, and they set a standard that I'm gonna be holding all my own projects to in the future when I build up enough of a nest egg to develop games too. Yes, they influenced me that much. Alone, any of them are amazing at what they do, but together, collectively, these titles literally changed my life. Do I need more of a reason to put them here?